Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Jimmy's Neighborhood Bees. I'm Jimmy, and I'd like to welcome you all to the neighborhood. You may hear some lawnmowers in the background because today's like one of the first nice days out. All right, so as such, I'm going to be getting into the Copper Top Nuc. That's the one hive I haven't looked in, and so I didn't know if they got any cells or anything. I'm watching wasps fly around me, and as you know, I don't like wasps. Anyway, I've got my smoker lit. Haven't puffed it in a while. But anyway, I'm gonna read the fortune, and then I'm gonna show you something, and then I'm gonna get my jacket on, and we're gonna go and take a look in that Copper Top. All right, let's see what we got here. It says, okay, this is a maxim for life. You get treated in life the way you teach people to treat you. You get treated in life the way you teach people to treat you. I guess if you show them that they can, walk on you, then they're gonna walk on you. If you show them that, no, you're a serious person, they're gonna take you as a serious person. So, think about that for a moment. And with all these fortunes, don't just listen to me, listen to the fortune and try to implement it or see how it applies to your life. Anyway, so that's it. So let me show you what a little quick snippet real quick while I go get my bee jacket on, and I'm going to show you something. Okay, that was somewhat interesting. I found the queen, but she had not a lot of brood in there. I don't know if she just doesn't like my frames or if they're just too used or whatever. So I gave a couple of more I had in the freezer of the XL, swapped out one or two. I actually took some of the frames from up above the deep Nuc box and moved the two that were like mediums. I went ahead and cut them off, treated them like a cutout basically, put them up top, and I put two more XL frames with some almost drawn out comb. I don't have a lot of that. So I'm sorry, I got distracted by a bird. Anyway, I thought it was an owl, an owl. Anyway, so I don't have a lot of the XL frames that are pre-drawn. So, but yeah, that's that. That's gonna be one I'm gonna nurse back to health. Not health, but nurse back to size. And I'm also gonna try to probably use it as a resource. It's a nuc, right? That's what it's supposed to be for. However, the only deep frames or the only XL frames I have are the farmhouse. So I can, you know, those two are interchangeable as far as the XL frames. I do have one XL frame in my swarm trap, and you saw the swarm trap. I think I have residents there. So I'm gonna leave them for a week, let them establish themselves if they're there for real. And yeah, we'll figure out what to do with that. I think in that box I had one XL frame, and the other 4 frames that were in there were deeps. I think 1 or 2 might have had foundation, and 2 might have been, you know, no comb, no foundation. So they would have to build natural comb with that. Anyway, I got the wax here. I'm gonna stick this in the freezer. The feeder here was still on, which is what's my sugar board that I had made. This was 10 pounds of sugar. I'd venture to say it's about a pound. I'm gonna stick that in the freezer as well. And then I will reconstitute the sugar into sugar water. And there's some wax on here as well. And I'm going to get that wax off of here and melt it down as well. So that'll be a project that I have to do. Yeah, and that's it. I got let me go get a guest real quick before I close this one out. Okay. My daughter and her family are here. Come here, Roxy. Look, sit, sit. My daughter and her family are here, and they're out at the Fine Arts Museum, which is a very nice museum. You should go. It's in Richmond if you get a chance. They may have also been going to the Holocaust Museum, but also I know they're going to be doing some walking around downtown and everything. But they left me dog sitting with Roxy. Roxy is still a puppy. She's a Bernedoodle. Roxy, come here. Come up. Roxy, up. Look at me. Up. Up. Good girl. It's still a puppy. It's 5 months old, 4 months old, something. Anyway, so they left me with this dog to take care of for the day. So bees and Bernedoodles. I'm gonna close this one out so I can take care of all of my stuff and take care of the dog, go take her for a walk. And yeah, so we may have residents in the swarm trap. The copper top is gonna need a little bit of help, but I did find a queen there. She was a green marked queen. So yeah. I looked inside the farmhouse just to take a peek. I got that clear plexiglass part over the over the honey section, and they're starting to build out frames there. So maybe later in the week, I will add maybe 1 or 2 more frames so that they would expand and put their honey stores further out. I did not look into the yellow hive there. However, there was some new bees hatching, and Yeah, I had put that new, so that's 2 deeps. So I think they should have plenty of room. So anyway, so other than that, that's it. I'm gonna leave this one here. I wanna thank y'all for watching, because without you guys, well, I would still make the videos, but I wouldn't have the interaction I do with you guys, and I really enjoy that. So, because I was making the videos before I started posting them, that way I could see what I did wrong, which was a whole lot. And then I decided to start posting them. So anyway, so Roxy, you got anything to say? Roxy, you got anything to say to the camera? Look, there's a camera this way. There's a camera. She doesn't have anything to say. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll see y'all later. Have fun with your bees, and if you got a dog sit, and she's sitting on my foot, if you got a dog sit, enjoy that time too. But I think 2 more days and then they go back home. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Come on, Roxy. Come on.